And welcome back to This and That. We're now joined by Maura Nicotra, who's a clinical consultant with Sotera Wireless, I believe, along with Janet Kramer with Erlanger Medical Center. And we're talking about this little device right here that is saving lives. And Erlanger is the only hospital in the state of Tennessee that currently has it. And Maura, I want to talk with you first because how is this saving lives? And technically, what is it?
Well, it's basically a wrist-worn mobile device that allows a nurse to continuously and non-invasively measure patients' vital signs, and it also is similar to like being in an ICU type monitoring, except it's non-invasively and it wirelessly monitors those vital signs and sends that data to a central station. So that allows the nurse to stay in touch with that patient continuously.
And for those that are watching, they have maybe had surgery or been in the hospital, and lots of times, you know, the nurse has to come in every 15, 20 minutes, every hour and check. But this doesn't necessarily, I mean, nurses don't have to do that because they have all the updated information right then and there. Right.
This is real-time vital sign data that the nurse has access at her fingertips continuously. So if she doesn't have that opportunity to be in a patient's room, she still has that data, that real-time data continuously. So she can detect early signs of patient deterioration when she's not in the room. Now
we see some of the data that's displayed on the actual monitor, but as we saw in the video too, a lot of it is displayed on the computer screens back at the nursing station for folks to be able to monitor it there as well. Now, Janet, why did Erlanger want to bring something like this?
Well, I think as a hospital, you always work looking for things that are going to improve patient safety and quality of care, and this does just that. As far as eyes on the monitor, the way it's set up for us at Erlanger East, there's a monitor at the nurses station. There's also one in the emergency room, so you have another set of eyes. And the hospitals that see the patients actually have a monitor in their office downtown. So if something changes with the patient, an alarm goes off, and we don't see it, the emergency room can call us, the hospitalist can get online and see what's going on immediately.
Now, obviously, when it comes to Erlanger and hospitals in general, we want to improve patient care. How, in this just short infancy, have you seen this improve patient care?
Well, just the fact that you can sit and be doing your charting but still keep an eye on what's going on with your patient. And this is to help identify, you know, early onset of things that aren't going in a positive direction. Yeah, quality of care is huge.
Now, we've seen different times we've gone down to Erlanger. They've been on the show here, and technology, you know, cutting-edge technology is always key. Why is that so important to continue to bring in the latest technology and to the patients?
Well, it's a competitive market, for one, but yeah, you're always looking for ways to improve patient safety, quality of care. Reimbursement is tied to things like this now, and moving forward, that's only going to gain momentum. So yeah, it's all about taking care of the patients the best way you can.
And I think something also to note here, when we were looking at one of the surgical procedures with the Da Vinci and big robot, but able to make tiny incisions and work in small areas, this being small and compact is key as well, because sometimes the patients have to get up and walk around. They're sort of carrying some of these items, but this being a wearable device, I mean, in this case, smaller is getting better.
Yeah. Well, it's non-invasive. The patient wears it on a wrist with a thumb probe that goes around the thumb. So, you know, how many times do you get home from a hospital sleep deprived because you've had to be, you know, they have to wake you up to check hourly vital signs? This does it for you. So, as far as being up and being mobile, we encourage all our patients. They have to get out of bed. They have to walk, you know, walk laps in the hallway. So this makes all that much more doable.
Nifty little item here. And what does it mean that Erlanger is the first one in the state of Tennessee to have
it? It's exciting.
I can understand that.
I think one of the things, it's incredible. I mean, we had to wait on the trainers to come train us because they were at Wake Forest. So, you know, that's impressive.
Well, it is impressive, and certainly something that can save lives. Down at Erlanger, we were looking at this this past Monday, and it is definitely impressive what they can do. All right, folks, for more information about anything that's going on at Erlanger, you can call them at 423-778-LINK. That is 778-5465. You can also go to erlanger.org. And ladies, we appreciate it. I almost want to take this home and play with it, but I guess, yeah. Somehow I think if I took it away here, it'd buzz me or something.
It probably would.
All right, folks, let's join Howard and the Mr.